Hello again, everyone, and welcome back. First off, I really want to thank you guys for all the support lately. We're getting so close to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'm honestly just so excited to just be able to have 1,000 subscribers heading into next season's Madden. Which kind of brings me to the topic of this video. Thinking about Madden's release coming up here very soon, it got me to thinking, what about next year? And I thought you guys might be interested in the same thing. So we're going to call this video, what are your goals for Madden 25? I really wish I had thought about this at the beginning of the year for Madden 24. We all have our stories for the year, but for me, I was so pissed off about Madden 23 last year that I was just not going to buy Madden this year, and so I didn't. And I was very happy with that decision. But I saw a few MUT videos and it looked like the gameplay was actually pretty decent. So about a month in, I decided to go ahead and get Madden 24, and because of that, I've kind of been playing catch up all season with the last Madden that I really played being Madden 21. Everything was different, so I focused really hard on defense, and as you can see in my videos, I ended up learning a lot about defense, how to set up defense, how the zones play, etc., right? And that ended up being one of my two primary goals for me this year, which I think I achieved, right? Getting better on defense. And the second goal I had was in playing catch up was to really improve my offense. I did pay for a couple of coaching sessions, and I think that I have a good foundation now to take my offense to the next level like I did with my defense this year. And I'd say that my offense right now is pretty mid for Madden 24, but defense is at least at a fairly high level. So I'm proud of that. And I honestly wish, though, that I had made a plan for myself at the beginning of Madden 24 and started the year off with that plan just in mind for the year. So for next season, what are your goals for Madden? What do you not only want out of the game, but what do you want from yourself in regard to Madden 25? For me, my main goal is to buy the game at launch and to head into it just sort of balls out without playing catch up. In doing so, there are a few things that I really want to accomplish this season. First off, I am not spending another penny on MUT. I intend to be completely no money spent this year. I saw a video the other day of a guy who created a brand new account, and within 48 hours he had a 98 overall team. Now I understand that's pretty easy to do at the end of the season here, but it told me something. The no money spent guys, I see them all have pretty dang good teams. And so why would I want to spend hundreds or even four figures playing a game that I can get almost the same results out of without spending anything? So that's I think that's the primary goal of mine, and one that I think my subscribers are going to enjoy seeing. Just having a no money spent squad from the beginning of the year. My second goal is to play more head to head. Honestly, you guys, I've probably only played like 50 games this season, and that's for various reasons. The main reason I played so little, I guess I should say, is because I didn't want to invest that much time into Madden this year. And along those same lines, I felt like I needed to take the season to just relearn Madden from a competitive perspective. So I spent most of my Madden time when I did play labbing and practicing. And they're not very good reasons, I know, but when you combine that with the annoyances of online gaming, like little kids whining, people trying to cheat and glitch, how long games actually take, I think it's understandable for a person who's trying to balance his personal and gaming life, right? It's a big commitment to get really good at a game, you guys. I'm not sure if you're aware, but I was actually #1 in the world at a video game before. I'm kind of showing my age here, but I was #1 in the world at a game called Duke Nukem 3D, which at the time was the biggest FPS out there. So trust me, I absolutely know the kind of effort it takes to be the best at something. It was a lot of work, but I was at a different stage in my life because I was super young and I actually had the time to do it. So I dedicated myself to that game probably 6-8 hours a day. And that was while I was maintaining a full-time job. It's not just skill that makes somebody an elite player. It's time and effort. And that's a big commitment as an adult. I'm certain that I could be extremely competitive with Madden if I dedicated that kind of time to it. But I'm also certain that the way I played this year isn't going to give me a shot at being at least competitive with the bigger boys, on a consistent basis. So this year, I want to find a good balance where I play head-to-head as my primary focus versus labbing, and at least give myself a shot to be a very solid advanced player. And I'm confident that I can do that. Speaking of that, in terms of gameplay, there are two specific parts of my game that I want to improve. The first is pocket presence. I just really need to take a few days and focus on just having good pocket presence. And ultimately awareness, which is my second biggest weakness in the game, is I miss reads. I just miss too many routes because I'm focusing either too hard on one side of the field or worried about the pass rush. And I really want to expand that. I want to see the whole field, which I think is going to take my game to a higher level, right? And that leads me into my next goal. I want to stream at least twice a week. My channel's getting big enough that I think I can start filling up some live streams, and that's going to lead to a lot of fun for all of us to have. My next goal for Madden this year is to take this channel to an even higher level, and that means collabing with other YouTubers. I really enjoyed doing that interview with Cody a few weeks back, and I know a couple of Madden pros that I think would be open to doing a similar thing, and I think you guys would really like to see more prominent names on the channel, and just being able to peek inside the minds of those guys. I really respect guys who do this for a living because it's not easy, you guys. Like I said, I 100% know what it takes to be a top player in the world at something. And for these pros, they make their living doing this, which means that they're taking a big risk and literally devoting themselves to the game. I want to know how they think, why they think the way they think, and what drives them. And I think you guys would really like to know about that too. I also want to do some team commentary with other Madden YouTubers, sort of just breaking down games with just really awesome Madden minds. I think you guys would really love to see that, and to be honest, just for my own love of just people who are successful, even if nobody else ever sees the video, I want to do that, right? I just love picking the brains of people who are successful and driven and seeing and hearing how they think. Success breeds success, and so I'd like to feed off of that sort of successful mindset, certainly when it comes to Madden. And finally, like I said, and maybe my most important goal for Madden 25 is to make sure I keep a reasonable balance between real life and Madden. I do not want to become a slave to this channel or to the game. I want this game and this channel to be fun, period. I am fortunate enough that I don't need this channel, certainly financially, so that helps me not feel so much pressure to constantly, sort of run around that hamster wheel, just putting out content for content's sake. But it's an easy trap to fall into when you make videos, and I've had to make sure that I keep myself in check this whole season to make sure that my real life doesn't suffer because of this channel. So those are kind of my goals for Madden this year. What are your goals? Do you want to become the next MCS champion? You want to become the next Madden YouTube star? Do you want to just have some fun with family or friends and just play casually? Do you want to improve your offense, your defense? What about MUT? You going to spend a ton on MUT? You going to do sort of a hybrid of spending and grinding? Or are you going to try to do the no money spent route like I'm going to do? I would really like to hear your guys' comments on this. Anyway, I hope this video has been enjoyable for you guys, and be on the lookout for the next one. As always, have a great day.